Okay, ladies. So I'm going to record this and we'll send it out. Um, Microphones off. Yep, y'all can go ahead and mute. And let's see, I'm going to share my screen because I did do a little presentation. So let's see. I'm on a new computer, so I'm learning some of the things too on here. Okay, can y'all see my presentation? Thumbs up. Laura, you're the only one I see. Okay, so Laura pointed out yesterday that if you are on a cell phone, if you turn it horizontally, you can see the slides a little bit better. All right, so she's also going to manage the chat for me. So I would love for this to be interactive. You can ask questions in there. And the first thing I want to know is on a scale of 0 to 10, with 0 being none at all, drop in your number of skepticism on this business model, on your ability to do this. I want to know what your skeptical level is. So if you don't know me, my name is Janelle Davis. I'm a senior Ruby brand ambassador. I've been with Plexus for a few years now. I also do occupational therapy in school-based setting. And so this is me at school with my orange active. And down here, these are some of the things that, well, let me tell you first. I fell in love with the products. Once I started feeling better and plugged into everything, I fell in love with the community. And then I started sharing with really my friends and my family, like the people that were closest to me, because they saw a change in me. And they really asked me what I was doing at first before I even started really telling anyone. And then as my friends and family started to feel better, it really became a ministry for me. And I wanted to help everyone find the help and the healing and feeling better the way that I had. So I didn't want anyone to suffer the way that I had to suffer. But down here, I've got my water bottle, our sweet tea, my favorite sunless tanner, my orange drink that I have in my hand. People ask us questions all the time. Oh, that's such a cute shirt. Where'd you get it? Oh, I like that water bottle. Where'd you get that one? My little frother that I use to mix up my drinks, I can't tell you how many times I send a link out for that. And so we live in a world where we are social selling all the time, whether we're getting paid for it or not. So when people see us feeling better, they see our skin glowing and they see that we're being active, it's natural for them to ask what we're doing. So there's that. But I want to drop or bust up some myths and give you the facts because that's really what this is for. There are so many myths around network marketing because when we think of network marketing, we think of those really outdated compensation plans and business models. So I have to spend money to make money. Not here. Most of the time, your sponsor will rebate your $9.95 membership, and that is literally all it takes for you to get a referral link and to start sharing. You only have to have 100 PV to earn or to be commission qualified. And what that means is every product has a PV attached to it. It's close to the dollar amount, but not exactly. And it's just like a point value. It's how they base some, we'll get into that later, but base some of our points. So you only have to have 100 PV. And if you have a customer that orders retail, then their PV counts towards yours. So technically, you don't even have to spend a dime in this business. So I will have to have inventory. No, never, ever, ever will you have to keep inventory and have a garage full of products that's up to you to sell. That is not how this works. You have a referral link, you send that referral link out, and people order straight from the website. Now, every now and then we'll give out samples, and that's just out of the kindness of our heart, but you never ever have to do that. Will I have to sell a certain amount? There is never a push or a quota to sell. So, for another company that I did not buy into, but I was finding out some information on, when they sold a certain product, they had to buy it and then they were able to sell it for 50% of that. And then they also had to sell a certain amount or purchase a certain amount every month in order to be commission qualified. You do not have to do that here. It is one of those things that if you share and sell one month, but then you don't do it the next, it's fine. It's really not any big deal. There's no quotas or push for that. Okay, do I have to have parties? So we think back to the Mary Kay parties and the Tupperware parties because if you're a little older, then that's how the generations before us used to do it, right? But now we have social media and network marketing you can do just from your phone. However, if you want to have parties, you can totally do that. I have a friend that is working her business right now that is working with a lot of older generations. So she wants to do a sip and see and help them sign up right then. And that's totally fine. But you never, ever have to have a party. One of the biggest objections I hear is I don't have time. And that is a myth because this is a business that you can do in pockets of your day in just a few minutes. If you say, I only have 15 minutes in my day to eat and breathe. Okay, 15 minutes, we can send out some messages. We can do that. And then as your business and your organization grows, you will be able to create more time freedom. And then you'll be able to devote more time to your business. So I don't have time is a reason why you need this business. Okay. And then this is probably the biggest one I hear. I'm not a salesperson. I'm not like you. I'm an introvert and I don't have a big network. Okay. I never, ever, ever sell to anyone. I don't ever pressure anyone to buy. I simply put it out there that this is what's helping me. I think everyone needs these products, but that's on you to make that decision for you. I don't ever sell to anyone. And I was not like me a few years ago. When I started this business, there's a lot of things that I didn't know, a lot of skills that I didn't have that I have gained through this business. People do not need another me. People don't need another Janelle Davis. People need another Michelle. People need a Jessica, a Megan, a Laura. They need you because certain people are going to connect with you that wouldn't connect with me. So I don't need you to be me. I need you to be you. And then introverts. Introverts actually do really, really well at this business. And I don't have a big network, neither did I. I didn't even have Facebook or any social shortly before I started Plexus, and I had less than 300 friends. So I do have my Facebook public now, but you can keep it private and only make certain posts public. So let me see how I'm doing on time. Okay, how do I earn? So our compensation plan has a lot of intricate details to it, and we get paid multiple different ways. So we get paid through retail. That is if someone does not sign up as a VIP, they just simply go to the website, order a full price retail product, and you get their PV. When you purchase products, that goes towards your PV, and you get paid commissions off that PV. We get rank bonuses. So every time you hit a new rank in the business, you get a bonus. If you do that within our Fast Start Window program, then they double that bonus. We get business building bonuses every time someone joins as a VIP, depending on how much they order, depends on how much the bonus is. We get points pay, which add up every month. And then we get paid 7 levels down on that. We get incentives and rank rewards. Like right now, this month, they have a rank consistency reward bonus just for maintaining your rank, which you never lose your rank. You just might get paid differently depending on where you end at the month. We get incentives. Last month we did Apple Watches or Samsung watches. We've had iPads. This month is a walking pad. All kinds of different incentives we've had. We have trips that we can earn. We have contest credits that we can earn. Right now we're going to Vegas in June for convention, and the contest right now is getting prizes for that. Once you hit Jewel status, which is our top 3 levels, which is Emerald, Sapphire, and Diamond, then you get a certain pool of the company's profit. You also can re-enter once you hit Diamond and you get to a certain level, you can re-enter and literally have a double business. There is no cap on that. And then there's also the Lexus. Once you hit Emerald, you can get a Lexus or you can get a lifestyle bonus. And then all this money and all these things come through your Plexus e-wallet that you can have direct deposited to your checking account, or you can have it sent on a little prepaid card. The only requirement to earn these things is to be commission qualified, which is to have 100 PV, which is your monthly products, because you do want to be a product of the product, right? You want to show people how these products are helping you. So I went to our Plexus Help Center and I just typed in compensation plan. You can Google Plexus Help Center compensation plan, and it'll give you pages and pages if you want to read through every detail, or this little short version that kind of goes over the different ways that I just talked about getting paid, and it tells in detail. Like it breaks it down to how much you get paid for each of those things, and our points system, how we get paid on that. So this is the second page of the compensation plan. And here's where it talks about when you hit the rank of silver, that's just signing 3 people with a 100 PV order. And then when we go past that to senior silver, we start going off of points on that points pay system. So we could do a whole Zoom just on the compensation plan, but that's just a brief overview. So here is what the average monthly income for our brand ambassadors are. Now, I will say this is an average. So like that diamond price, I know is bottom line diamond. So, and remember, you can double your business. So this is encouraging, but this is not as good as it gets. So I just want to say that. And then this month, the April brand partner opportunity, this is for Fast Start. So this would be the ones that are just getting started. If you refer 3 people, you're getting about $310. You can refer 3 and then help a friend refer 3, and you're going to get the walking pad, or refer 6, you would be getting $450 and getting your free walking pad. Okay, so this is a very simplified version of how these points in a business and an organization looks on a piece of paper. So if this is me and I signed 3 people, so say I signed Laura, I signed Michelle, and Jessica, then these 3 people are going to make me silver, and it's going to give me that $310 bonus. Now, when I help Laura sign her 3 people, and Jessica sign her 3, and Megan and Rochelle sign their 3, then this actually looks more like senior silver. Now, you could sign all these people on your own. They could all be your level 1s, and that would get you to senior silver. But it's a lot easier when you help that one person sign their 3 people. And this is how our network grows. So it's like this spider web of, I mean, this is why I kind of call it like my ministry, because like I've helped these 3 people feel better, and then they helped their friends feel better. And it's just this big spider web, that the starburst of all these people that are now having these, I mean, life-changing results, which I know how that sounds, but when I go through the issues that I was having health-wise versus how I feel now, it has been life-changing. So this is a very simplified version. You can definitely ask questions and we can go deeper into it, but for time's sake, all right, how do I share? So this is 5 simple ways to jump in and share, okay? 1, you can make a post. There are some people that share and have a business that are never on social media. So this is not the only way, but these are just 5 simple ways. So make a post. You can share one of our posts. Just be authentic. So you want to make sure that your post is for you. I'm not going to make a post saying that I've been doing this business for 20 years and, I haven't, it's only been a few. So I'm going to make sure that if I use someone else's post, I change it to what fits me. This little graphic up here, this is a post that I made about getting a new yoga bag from one of my friends. And so I think the post was about how excited I was to be a part of this community of friends that support you. They sent me a little gift with my new yoga bag because they knew one of my goals was to be more active and consistent with my yoga. I'm grateful that I have my products to help me keep feeling better and being able to move my body. So it was very simple. It was about my personal life about my journey, but then I threw in a little bit about the product. So that's how you make your post and you be authentic. Okay. And then making a list and sending messages. When I first started, I made a list of my best friends, my closest family. If I was selling dirt out of my front yard, who would purchase that just because they wanted to support me? Those are the people that I wanted to get on the products. People that I knew were struggling and that we had had conversations about their health issues. Those are the people that I wanted to share this products with. So I sent them a message and we would talk. Okay. Talking to people in person, just like having my orange active at school. If I'm going to go to lunch with friends, I'm going to make sure I open my drink right there in front of them. If I'm at like the soccer practice with the kids, I'm going to open my drink or my mix, pour it in my drink, shake it up. And when they say, "What's that?" there start your conversation. So looking for ways to just bring it up and share it without it being like, you know, all up in their face. Okay. And then asking for referrals. You're going to get no's. When you send out those messages and when you talk to people, you're going to get the people that say, "No, not right now," or "No, that's not for me," or "No, thank you." And that's fine. It's almost like if you're a waitress or if you're at a restaurant and the waitress comes around and asks you if you want a cup of coffee, you might not want a cup of coffee. She's not going to go to the back and cry. She's going to be like, "Okay, they didn't want coffee." And then maybe you're there for a little while longer. So she comes back around. "Hey, are y'all sure? Do you want some coffee now?" And you might take her up on it, but it's nothing to her. It's not even about the coffee. It's just whether you wanted it then or not, right? So go for no. You're going to just put it out there. And until you get a no, never, not doing that, then chances are that person is probably going to come around. Okay, that was my little spiel. Plugging into systems, use the supports that are given to you. So I'm going to go ahead and jump here. So we have a lot of systems that make it very easy to learn, to share, to follow up, and to take care of your people. So the first one that I'm going to say is our Let's Get Healthy and our Legacy Collective Facebook pages. There's a ton of information on there. The Let's Get Healthy is a private page, has a ton of testimonies, a ton of posts about products that if someone says, "Hey, I'm struggling with blood pressure, I'm struggling, I'm pre-diabetic, I'm premenopausal, I'm struggling with XYZ," you can add them to that Let's Get Healthy page. Let your sponsor know so that we can make sure they're approved. And then you can go in there and tag them in certain posts. So you can search pre-diabetic, premenopausal, pre whatever, blood pressure issues. And it'll pull up a ton of posts. And you can go through and tag your person. And then you can send it to them in a message or go back and say, "Hey, I tagged you in these. I want you to go read them." So you're going to add them, tag them, and message them. So it's like ATM, right? And then our Legacy Collective is just for us ambassadors. And there's a ton of help information on there about working your business and the things that are pertinent this month. So that's Facebook groups. We have two messenger chats. We have All In, which is our bigger team chat. And then from me down is our Bejeweled chat. And one of the things that I love about our chats is that anybody will help anybody. This is a one Plexus community. It doesn't matter who you're under. It doesn't matter what line you're on, what leg you're on. If you are one Plexus, then you are one Plexus. You are everybody's is everybody's, and you're there to share and work together. So I love our community. And then we have two apps that I use a lot, which is the Pivotal or the Plexus Go app, and then Boards. So when you start this business, Boards is an app that you're going to definitely want to utilize because it has all the things for April in there or whatever month it is. It has graphics for each product. It has verbiage to help you reach out to people. And then you can also use the Plexus Help Center and Google. And then your sponsor. I've had people say, "Well, I don't want to bother you." No, this is my job. I am your sponsor. I am here to help you. Three-way chats are invaluable because that is the way that you will learn what to say. You will learn how to keep a conversation going, how to lead people to the right products. Three-way chats are key. So all you do in Messenger is you go to the top, you add the two people's names you want in the chat, and it creates a three-way chat. Okay, Here's how you find your referral link. You just go to your account, go to referral link, and it's right there. If you still can't find it, your sponsor can send it to you. All right. So obviously this was an older picture with my longer hair, but this was my first convention, which was in Ohio. And this will be my third convention in Vegas. So it's going to be super fun this June. So I'm going to stop my share, and I don't know how much time we have, but I would love to answer any questions. Kind of reading over the comments. Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording there, and then I'll open it up and we'll talk.